Entitledparents entitled parents, where an entitled mom loses everything. Well, almost. Posted by user /poopmitch69. So this happened before lockdown. My mother, entitled mom, wasn't always that bad. It began about 2 years ago when my grandpa, her father, died. Her mother died a year earlier. My grandparents on my dad's side both still lived and were as healthy as always, and both a few years older than my other grandparents. My mother was heartbroken and suddenly changed. She always wanted to be in control of everything, so I spent more time away to study for my finals. But enough backstory, let's get on with the story. Cast. Dad is my dad. Sis is my younger sister. EM is my entitled mom. GF is my loving and caring girlfriend. And me is me. Those were quite obvious, but yeah. Let's start. I was 18 at the time. I was coming home from the library with my girlfriend because it was pretty late and I wanted to drive her home. I walk because it is less than 2 kilometers away. It was a hard day for both of us, but the worst part was yet to come. We just wanted to quickly get in my car and drive her home. But there's one problem. My car was missing. My dad was home and my sister wasn't allowed to drive, so it was quite obvious who took it. We had to wait for entitled mom because my dad's car was in a mechanic's garage. We waited for 2 hours before my very drunk mother drove into the garage. I have no idea how she managed to do that and got out. I asked her why she took my car and she responded with the "you son of a B word, believe you have a right to my car." I didn't answer because I tried not to burst into laughter because my own mother called me a son of a B word. I drove my girlfriend back home and drove back just to be greeted by Dad. "Dad, we have to talk." Me. "About what?" "Dad. About your mother." Me. "Can't that wait until tomorrow?" "Dad. It can't." Me. "Why?" "Dad. Because your mother is asleep." So I then followed him to the living room, where my sister sat, who looked just as confused as I felt. "Dad, so this morning I found an email. Sis and me." "Why is that so important?" "Dad. See for yourself." He then showed us the email. "Sis. What is that?" "Dad. A brand new Mustang. Bought from my credit card by entitled mom." Me. "So she stole from you?" "Dad. This isn't the first time." We then spent the next half hour looking at emails, which my dad received. Me, with calculator in hand. "This adds up to more than 500,000. "Dad. And that is just the last 10 years. Me. "Why didn't you do anything?" "Dad. In the first few years, it only were a few €1,000, but when you, speaking to me, came to the world, she suddenly bought more. It got way worse after her parents died. I couldn't leave her without risking that you fell into her hands. I could not have allowed that. But now I recently fixed some things at the bank. I have a new credit card and can block my old one by command. As you know, your mother doesn't have much on her credit card. Sis. So you plan to go through a divorce and then bring her to court for theft?" "Dad. Exactly. I can save you. My sister and I can either stay with us or go his own way." Me. "That is a great plan, Dad." And so it happened. I left the family to live with GF. My dad and mom divorced and he got full custody, and because of the proof that she stole from him, he had to give nothing to her. But because he is a great person, he gave her enough money to buy a decent house, but he went to court and she had to pay him all the money she stole from him, which amounting to €650,000. Dad and his new girlfriend plan to get married soon, and sis recently moved out. I, on the other hand, am planning the wedding for me and my girlfriend, and I don't blame Ian for her behavior. I still plan to invite her to my wedding because I have faith in humanity and hope she will change. If you like this video, please hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. It will help me a lot growing this small community. Take care and stay safe.